everyone, welcome back again. I'm Sakshi Vishwal and I'm maths expert in AskIITians. And so today we'll be going with the third lecture of arithmetic progression. Till now we have done all the part of the CBSE. That is what we have done, what we have learned, what is the difference between sequence and progression. Then we have learned what is a series, then what is an arithmetic progression. Then we have learned how to find the nth term. What is an AP, and then we have found it out what is the sum of an AP, how to select a number from an AP, and then we have done that how to find the nth term from the end, and we have done a various questions on that, and this much we have done till now. Right. In today's session, we'll be learning more about what is an arithmetic mean, what is a geometric mean, and this is a part of class 11, not the part of the class 10. So here you will get an idea what is an arithmetic mean and what is a geometric mean, and we'll be doing the questions on it, right? So welcome back again. So we'll see that what are the topics that we are going to see today. That the topics which we see today is that is arithmetic mean and its property. Arithmetic mean and its property, and introduction to geometric means, progressions in geometric means, right? So we'll do a little bit of, not going very deep into it, but yeah, we'll be going at that much that it is like that when you will be going in class 11, you will not find that it's something very new to it, right? You just need to brush it up, right? So first we'll be learning that in the last session, there were some properties that we have to discuss about the arithmetic progressions that were left. So let's discuss about the properties of the arithmetic. Like first, what is the heading? That is the properties of arithmetic progression, right? What we are going to learn, that is the properties of arithmetic progression, right? So what are the properties? On these properties are very important that you should know. So let's go with the property number one. What is the property number one says? Property one says that if a constant is added, a constant is added and subtracted. Okay. If a constant is added and subtracted from each term of an AP, then the new sequence, I wrote equation, it should be a sequence. Then the new sequence is an AP with the same common difference, right? With the same common difference, right? Common difference. What it is, if you see this, like if I give you an example, like for an example, if you see this, I write this in AP like 3, 7, 11, right? And then 15, and then 19, and then ... right? So you see this is an AP with a common difference of 4. Now what I'm going to do, add 2 in each term. Add 2 in each terms, right? In each term. So what you will see, this will become what? 5, this will become 9, this will become 13, this will become what? 17, this will become 21. Now and then ... Still this is an AP. Yes, you see that you're adding 4, adding 4, adding 4. So your D remains what? Same, right? Similarly, if you're going to subtract 2 from it, here, if you're going to subtract 2, if you're going to subtract 3 from each term, right? Subtract 3 from each term. So what you'll be getting? So the sequence starting from what? The sequence was starting from 3. So you will be getting like 0. You will be getting 4. Then you will be getting what? 8. You will be getting what? 12. You will be getting 16, and then you will be getting what, beta? 20, right or not? Yes or no? This was a sequence for us. Yes or no? So you see that you are going to subtract from each term. Now this, if you see this, the common difference still, this is an AP or not? This is an AP, still an AP. So you see that the common difference still remains the same, that you're adding 4, adding 4, adding 4. So your D is equals to 4. This is the first property. What is the second property says that? What is the property number 2? The property number 2 says that if you're going to add, or if you're going to multiply, and if you're going to divide some non-constant number, then the new AP formed is also, that is, the new sequence form is again an AP with the common difference will be equals to what? KD or D by K, right? So this is what the second property says, that if each term of a given AP of a given AP is multiplied or divided by a non-zero constant k, then the resulting the resulting sequence is also an AP, right? Is also an AP with common difference of KD or D by K, where D is common difference. Where D is what beta common difference, right? Where D is called as what beta common difference. Common difference of given AP. First, you write it down, and then I'll explain it to you this thing. So, have you written this part, right? Have you written this part? So please write it down this part, and then we'll go to the second property, right? So first you write it down those properties, and I'll explain it to you. Done writing? Okay. Now I'll be explaining you. Now it says that now you had an AP. Let's take an example. Your AP was what? It was like 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, and dot dot dot. Right? Now what I'm going to do, this is an AP with a common difference of 4. Now what I'm going to do, it's like I'm going to multiply this by like -2, right? If you want to go like this, -3, let's go with -3, right? So this will be become multiply by -3 each term, right? Each terms you're going to multiply with each terms. So it's going to be what? It's going to be what? -9, -21, -33, -45, and it is equals to what? -57. Now you see that your D becomes what? Its D is equals to what? -12 or not? You are adding, so your D over here, you see that you are what? Subtracting -12 to get -21, again subtracting -12 to get this. So over here, this is again an AP or not, and this AP consists of the common difference is equals to what beta? 4 into 3, which is equals to -3, which is equals to what? -12. That's your answer, right? Now similarly, again one more on the same example. If I say that you have an AP which is equals to what? 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, and dot 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 dot. Again, the D is equals to what? 4. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide each terms by 2, right? So you see that if I'm going to divide this each term by 2, so you are going to get the new AP. So new AP will be what? 3 by 2, 7 by 2, 11 by 2, 15 by 2, right or not? 19 by 2, and dot dot dot. Is this an AP? Now you just see the common difference. So 7 by 2 minus 3 by 2, which is equals to like 4 by 2, which is equals to 2. Now 11 by 2 minus 7 by 2, which is equals to what? 4 by 2, which is equals to 2. So your new common difference is equals to what? Your new common difference is equals to how much beta? New common difference is equals to what? That is the original D divided by what? The number which you multiply, which is equals to 2. That's it. See, so these are the important properties. Sometimes whatever you get the questions, you can just directly answer these questions very fast like this, right? Now coming to the next property, write it down better this time. Done writing? Okay, now let's see the property number 3. Now what does the property 3 say? That's the property 3 says over here. The property 3 says in a finite AP, first you write down the statement and then I'll explain it to you properly, right? In a finite AP, the sum of the terms equidistant equidistance from the beginning and the end is always same and is equal to the sum of the sum of the first and and the the last term for all values, right? So now first you write it down, then I'll explain it to you this thing. Okay, it says that in a Okay, now it says that in an infinite AP, the sum of the terms of equidistance from the beginning to the equidistance from the end is always same. Right now, if I write an AP, I'm writing an AP of like, let's take an example. This is an example again. The example was like 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, 23, 27, right? Uh, 27, 31, 35, 39, right? 39 and 43 and 47 and 51, right? This is an AP I wrote, right? Now see how many terms are there. How many n's are there? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 terms are there, right? So if I say n is equals to like 13 terms are there. Now if I say like, if I'm going to add like a third term from this is the third term from the beginning, right? And I'm going to take the third term from the last, right? So I'm going to take the sum of these two, which is equals to what? 11 plus 43, right? So 11 plus 43 is equals to how much beta? 54, right? Now, if you see the sum of first and last, the sum of first and last is what? 3, right? And the last is what? 51 or not? So this is equals to what? 54, right or not? Yes. Now, if you see that that is the first second term from the first and the second last term from the last, which is equals to these two, right? So it is equals to what? 7 plus 47, which is equals to what? Again, 54 or not? Yes. So as you remember the formula, it says that a plus an is equals to n times. Now, as you remember one formula, remember that we have learned that a sum is equals to Sn is equals to n by 2 is equals to a plus of a of n. Now, can you get this idea from here? That it means what? N by 2 means what? If there are n terms, you are multiplying this like 2 times. Like see, like you are taking, like you just part it from here. If you're going to part it from here, then this plus this is same. Then you see that this and this is same, right or not? This and this is same, right or not? So what happened now? The n, like the number of terms is been divided into two equal half or not, right? So half part and half part, and its sum is what? Equal. So from where this, from here also you're going to get the formula. If you're going to add this and then add this, right? Add these and add this, it will be what? Beta 54. Then add this, and then add this. It's again going to be what? 54. Add this and then add this. It's going to be what again? 54. And then you have at the last step your 27. So if you're going to add this, it's going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times of 54, right? 6 times of 54. So can I write this as like, can I write this as 6 times of what? 54 is equals to, there's no space left. So can I write this as like 6 by 6 into 54? Can I write this as 12 by 2 into 27 or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? I just multiplied and divide by 2, right? Sorry, my bad. It should be 54. It has to be what? 54, right or not? It has to be what? 54, my bad, right? Now you have 127 left. So you just add it up, right? So you will get the answer over here, right? So hold on. I just need to add some pages. Hold on. Let me add some pages over here. on, dear. Hold on, beta. It's not responding. Yeah, got it. Okay. Yeah. Now, just see what I wrote over here. Mhm. See, I wrote like 6 into 54, right? See over here. It is what 6 into what 54, right? There were n number of terms. The n was what 13. So can I write like this? This is equals to what? N is equals to what 13, right? And can I write this as 54 by 2 or not? Yes or no? Now you're adding all of them. Right now there was 127 left or not? My goodness. There was 127 was left or not? Because there was 13 terms. If there was the number of even terms were there, then you can just say that it is equals to like 54, which is 12 by 2. But now there are odd number of terms. So I'm writing in this way. So odd number of terms are written like it says that n by 2. N is what? 13, 13. And there are how many 27s are there? Right? So there are what? There will be what, beta? 52, they will be what? 52 divided by what? 27, you're going to get the same thing or not? Yes or no? So there will be 27 times. If 54 is like 54 is 6 times, then 27 will be what? 12 times or not? You can say this or not. If can I say this or not? That is if 6 times is 54, so can I say this 12 times equals to what? 27 or not? Yes, this is the way you can say. Now, if you're going to add one more, so this is going to be what, beta? 13 into what? 27. And over here, this 27 can be written as what? 13 into what? 54 by 2 or not? This is the way you get the answer. Right. Now, let's coming to the next property. What's the next property says that? Property number 4 says, what is the property 4? Property 4, I think so we have already discussed that if the three numbers are in AP, if three numbers like I'll write like this, three numbers A, B, C are in AP, if and only if that is 2B is equals to what? A plus C. That is A plus C, right? Or it's like this, you can just say that B is equals to A plus C by 2. This we have discussed, right? If anytime anything is written like this, if and only if means what? If any question is given you, if it is given, if it is given, like if it is given that 2b, that is 2b is equals to what? A plus C. This implies that A, B, C are in AP. Like you have to go with the converse. If you have three numbers and it means what? That the last two numbers, if you're going to take the mean, it's going to be what? The B. That's the middlemost number. And if it's written like 2b is equals to A plus C, then we say that A, B, C are in AP. How we say that? Can I write this as B plus B is equals to what? A plus C. And just do the transformation. So can I write this B minus A is equals to C minus of B? Now, can I say that A, B, C are in AP or not? This is the way of presentation. This is how it is called. Now, I'll give you one question on this. What's the question says over here? It says that if 2 by 3, if 2 by 3, K and 5 by 8 are in AP, simple question, are in AP, find K. It's very easy. Find K. So how you're going to find K? If you have three numbers, then we know that 2K is equals to what? This is A, this is B, this is C. Then we know that 2B is equals to what? A plus C. So 2K is equals to what? 2 by 3 plus 5 by 8. Now take the LCM and get the answer. So 2K is equals to what? 24. So 24, it's 8. It's going to be what, beta? Um, 16, and this is going to be what, 15 divided by what, 24, right? So k is equals to 2, k is equals to what, 31 by 24. So k is equals to what, 31 by 48. This is your right. Done writing? Now see over here, if I write like this is now property number. Property number 4, we did like 4. We are going with the property 5, like property number 5. Now we have known that if any polynomial, if you have got any polynomial in some form, then whether it is a AP or not, how you can judge it. So this is this is like property number 5, right? A sequence, is an AP, if and only if its nth term is a linear expression, in n, that is an is equals to what, an plus b, right? Where a and b are constants. In such cases, the coefficient of n in a of n is the common difference. Is the what? Common difference. Is the common difference of an AP. Let's take an example. As I said, now you read it out the statement, what the statement says over here. The statement says that the nth term, if the nth term is written as a linear expression, like if I say like b 2x plus 3, right? 2y plus 3, right? Or if I say minus 2x minus 3, right? If I say 2x plus like 5, right? If I say 2 by 3x plus 2, right? So if you see such type of expression written, then these expression are always an AP, right? So this is what does it mean? Like what does it mean? This means this. So we have already done it. Like for example, if you see this, take an example. If an is written is equals to what, 3x minus of 2, right? So just check what is an a1. A1 will be what, like 3n. It will be 3n. So it will be what, 3 into 1 minus of 2, which is equals to like 1. Now a2 is equals to what? Now you just check, that is 3 into 2 minus of 2, which is equals to 6 minus 2 is equals to 4. Right. Now a3 is equals to what, beta? 3a into 3 minus of 2, that is 9 minus 2, which is equals to 7. Now you see that D, is this an AP? Now difference is what? You're adding plus 3. Now you're adding what, plus 3, right or not? So can you say that if any expression is always written in the form of, in the linear form, then we can say that this is always an AP. You don't have to worry about it. So if I write any expression like an is equals to minus 7n minus of 3. So what is this an AP? Yes, this is an AP. This is an AP, and its D is equals to what, minus 7. But if I give you of A of n, like the next space over here, if I write an is equals to what, minus 7n plus of 3 of n x, yeah, n square, right? So is this an AP? No, this is not an AP. Please go and check it out. This is not an AP, right? So basically, if any expression is linear expression, like if it is written like 2x plus 3 or 5y plus this, so if anything is written like this, then we say that this is what, basically a sequence. That time a sequence is known as what, beta AP. Now let's come into the next topic. Please write it down this thing. Okay, done writing. Now let's come into the what do you mean by arithmetic means. Like right now, the arithmetic mean what they have written over here. It says that arithmetic represents the number that is obtained by dividing the sum of the elements of the set of the values in the set. That is arithmetic mean or simple weight arithmetic mean. This is the, I think so. In this slide they have written about for statistics, right? That is also correct. That mean is what arithmetic mean is basically what, that is the sum of all observation divided by the number of observation, right? But if anyone asks you what is the arithmetic mean in AP, right? So arithmetic mean in AP is also the same, like sum of the observation upon total number of observation that only you do. But your arithmetic means what, if you have got two numbers, right? This is correct. This is correct. I am here as I will not say that this is wrong, but same things follows over here also. Excuse me, because we know that if the given sequence is an AP, then the first and the last term sum will be equal. Second last second and the second last term will be what, same. Third and the third last sum will be what, same. They all are equal. So basically, arithmetic mean and this mean, both the statistics and AP means are same. But here we have to be very specific that whenever we are going to take the sum of the series, then we say that it has to be what in AP, right? Right now we cannot take any random numbers, like you take a random number like 2, 7, 24, 28, like these are the observations, and we add the number of observation divided by the number of like you divide the sum of the observation upon the number of the observation. That we have done, that is arithmetic mean, that's true. But right now we are talking about the arithmetic mean in the terms of what data, like AP. So what happened if I gave you like two numbers, right? So if I gave you like 2 and like 5, now insert a number between them, that the given three numbers becomes AP, right? So what you will be inserting, now we know that the sum, like the sum of these two numbers, like this number is like question mark. So question mark will be equals to what, 2 plus 5 divided by 2, which is equals to what, 3.5. Now if you see this, you are adding like plus 1.5 and then you are adding plus 1.5, right or not? So this, now the given sequence, now when you're going to add it up, so you see that the given sequence become a what, an AP or not. So here we are going to learn about the inserting of an arithmetic means in a uh, arithmetic means between any two numbers. So first we'll write the definition what it's in a, like let's do this question what it is. It's like of the different thing. It says that the mean of the eight number is 5, 820, and if 5 is subtracted from the each number, then what is a new mean? This is 20. I can say the answer. The answer is 20 because we have learned in the junior grades, like if you have got arithmetic mean, like it says that x1 then plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5 plus x6, right, plus x7 divided by x8 divided by like 8 is equals to what, 25, right? Now what you are doing, you are going to add it up, right? So it's saying that 5 is subtracted from each of the numbers, so this will become what, beta, x1 minus of 5 plus x2 minus of 5, right? Now x3. Now can I say that x1 plus x2 dot 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 till x8 will be equals to what? 8 into like 8 into 25, that is 8 into 25, which is equals to what, 200, right or not? Now you see that what is like new mean? It's talking about the new mean. So new mean will be equals to what? X3 minus of 5 plus dot 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 till x8 minus of 5 divided by what? 8 on. Yes. Now you see that. Can you just sum it up, that x1, 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 x8, you can just sum it up like this. That is x1 plus x2 dot 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 till x of 8. You just sum it up. And there is how many times the minus 5 is written? So minus 5 is written 8 times. So if minus 5 is written 8 times, so can I write this as minus 8 divided by what? Into minus 8. Now divided by what? 8. Now we know that this sum is equals to what? 200, right or not? So can I just write this value? Okay, I don't have space over here. So this is equals to what? 200 minus of 40 divided by what? 8 or not? So which is equals to what? 160 divided by 8. This is equals to 20. So this is also one of the results that, as we have learned, if you're going to add and subtract any number in an AP, then the given new AP is also what, an AP with the same counter. But what happens here? We are talking about the arithmetic mean of any random number, and we don't know any numbers. But here we have to take the numbers which are in arithmetic progression, not any random numbers, right? So this was the question on the random one. So this is the way you have to do it. And yes, you can see that this is a solution also given. You can just write it from here and just see how this is being presented. And yeah, you can write it from here. So please write it down. Okay. Now let's do what do you mean by arithmetic means, right? Arithmetic means in AP. Arithmetic means, what do you mean by arithmetic means? First write down the definition. I'll write insertion of arithmetic mean, right? I'll write like this. Insertion of arithmetic mean. Right? So write down the definition. It says that if between, first you write it down and I'll explain. If between two given quantities, A and B, we have to insert n quantities, that is A1, A2, A3, till A of n, such that A, comma A1, A2, till A of n and B forms an AP, then we say that A1, A2, till A of n are arithmetic means between A and B. First of all, you write it. As I told you, right now we'll be talking about the arithmetic means. Like if I give you any two random numbers, take any two random numbers and see that how many numbers you can insert many numbers as much you want. But then after inserting those numbers, you will get one sequence. After that, this sequence is known as what, beta? Arithmetic sequence that has to become an AP. Right? After you do the insertion, you do such in the way you do the insertion that the given sequence become an AP. First, you write it down and I'll explain it to you. Like if I give you a number, like C over here, like for example, I write like 2 and 10, like, right? I want to insert 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, right? I want to insert 5 numbers, right? So such that it forms AP, right? It forms AP. Now you don't know how you're going to fill it up. So you know that this is equals to A1, this is A2, this will be what A3, and this is A4, and let this be what A5. Right? Now, how many terms are there in the sequence? Now, if this is an AP, if let us suppose we have to form this in AP. So this is going to be what? Number of terms will be what? 7. You know your A. Your A is what? 2. Right? And you don't know your D. Right? You don't know your D. And but you know that A of n is equals to 10. So I'm just using the formula that A of n is equals to what? A plus of n minus of 1D. If I'm going to get D, I will get A1, A2, A3 or not. So I'm using this. This is 10 is equals to what? 2 plus of what? N minus, that is n. How many n's I'm going to insert? This is like 7. Hold on. N is equals to how much? Hold on. N is what? 7. Right? 7 minus of 1D. So this is 8. This will be 8 is equals to what? 6D. So it will be what? 4 by 3 is equals to what D? Now you add 4 by 3 to this. So D is going to be what, beta? 4 by 3. So you're going to add 4 by 3 to this. It will become what, beta? It's going to be what? 2 plus 4 by 3 is equals to what? 6. And this is going to be what? 10 by 3. Right or not? So now in 10 by 3, you add 4 by 3, then you add 4 by 3, then 4 by 3 is going to be what, beta? 14 by 3, and then 18 by 3, right? and then this is equals to what, like 22 by 3, then 26 by 3, and this is going to be what beta, 30 by 3, right or not? And 30 by 3 is equals to what, 10 or not? Yes or no? You're just adding up. Now you can just insert two numbers also. You can insert three numbers. You can see that now you got the sequence like 2, 10 by 3, 14 by 3, 18 by 3, right? 22 by 3, 30 by 3 means which is equals to 10. So all these numbers which you inserted, that the new sequence form is what, an AP or not? So this is called an insertion of an AP, that is the arithmetic means. And these A1, A2, A3 and A4 are called these as arithmetic means. Means because when you have inserted these numbers between the two numbers, the given sequence form became an AP. That is why these are called arithmetic means. Hopefully you understood this question, right or not? Right? Chalo, we'll do one derivation. What is a derivation? What is the derivation? Like the derivation is like this. It says that insert n arithmetic means between A and B, right? A and B. Right now you have this question. So it means what? A and this is the B. You have to insert how many numbers? A1, A2, right? A3, right? And then dot 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 till A of n. Right now you have to just find this. So what you have to do? You have A, that is the first term. You know that is A of n is equals to how much beta? That is equals to B, and n will be equals to how much? You are inserting n numbers, so the total number of the terms will be what? N plus 2 or not? Right or not? So can you find the D? So D is equals to what beta? A of n is equals to what? A of n minus of 1 of B. So this is equals to what? B is equals to A, and this is n plus 2 minus of 1 of D. So this is equals to what? B minus of A divided by what? N plus 1 is equals to what? D or not? Once you got the D and once you have the A, can you get the value of A1 or not? So A1 is equals to what? A plus of B, which is equals to what? A plus of B minus of A upon N plus of 1. Right or not? Yes or no? A plus of D. Now can I say that A2 is equals to what? A plus of 2D. So just substitute the value A plus 2D, that is 2 times of B minus of A upon N plus of 1. Right or not? Just substitute the value and you'll get the answer. So let's do one question on it. What is the question? It says that question is what? Insert 3 arithmetic mean between 3 and 11, 3 and 19, right? Just see this. Now you have to insert 3, that is A1, A2, and then A3 and A19, such that it forms what? Forms AP, right? Forms AP. So how are you going to do the solution? Your first agenda is to find D. Once you have found out the D, your half of like your work is done. You have to just find the D. So what happened right now? We have just learned the formula of the D. What is the formula of the D? D is equals to what beta? B minus A upon N plus 1. That is 3 numbers you're going to insert. So D is formula is equals to what? B minus of A upon N plus of 1. Right? B is equals to what? 19. A is equals to what? 3. N is equals to what? 3. Right or not? Just substitute the value. So D is equals to what? That is 19 minus of 3 upon N plus 1. That is 3 plus of 1. So D is equals to what? 16 by 4, which is equals to what? 4. Now you got the D. You have A. So can you get the A1? So A1 will be equals to what? A plus D. Right or not? Which is equals to what? 7. A2 is equals to what? A plus 2D. Right or not? So plus 7 is equals to what? 10. A3 is equals to what? Will be what? 13. That's it. Yes or no? Sorry, it will be 11. 11. My bad. 11. And this is going to be 50. This is going to be 50, right? 7 plus 4, that is you're adding plus 4 and then plus 4. You're adding plus 4. I added 3, right? So that's why you got this answer, right? Now, let's do one more and then we'll switch to GP, right? It says that between 1 and 31, between 1 and 31 are inserted n arithmetic mean. means so that the ratio of the seventh and the m minus 1th term and 1th mean is 5:9. Find the value of m. How you're going to do this? You have to find there are m means, right or not? Yes or no? So what it says that now if the question says whatever it's given, now see. Um, Over here it says something. I want to show you that beta once you write A1, A1 can be written as what? A plus B. A2 can be written as what? A plus 2D or not. So similarly, if this question says over here that is between 1 and 31, if you talk about the solution, it says that between this m arithmetic means is inserted. That means what? A1, A2, dot 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 till A of m arithmetic means are inserted. Now it says that the ratios of the seventh term. So seventh term can be written as what? A7 can be equals to what? A plus 7D, right or not? Right or not? And what will be the value of the d? D is equals to what, beta? B minus of a upon n plus of 1, right or not? So there are how many arithmetic means? So d is equals to what? 31 minus 1 upon n plus of 1. So d is equals to what, beta? 30 upon n plus 1 or not, right? Now you just see over here, it says that a m minus of 1, a m minus 1 is equals to what, beta? A plus of m minus of 1 d or not. Now what you have, you just substitute the value of a and d and get the value and just find the ratio. So it is equals to what? A7 is equals to like 1 plus of 7 into 30 upon m plus of 1, right or not? And a minus m minus 1 is equals to like 1 minus of m minus of 1 into 30 upon m plus of 1, right or not? So what you have to do, it's saying the ratio. So ratio is equals to what? That is A7 upon A of m minus of n is equals to what? 5/9. Now substitute the value. Its value is what? 1 plus 7 into 30 upon m plus 1, right? And this is equals to like 1 plus m minus 1 into 30 upon m plus 1, right? Is equals to what? 5/9. Now you do have to just do this all. Take the LCM. So this will be what? M plus 1 is equals to what? 210. And this is m plus 1 plus 30m minus of 30 is equals to what? 5/9 or not, right? Now you just see this. This is m plus 211 divided by what? 31m minus of 29 is equals to like 5/9. I just do the cross multiplication, yes or no? Just do the cross multiplication. So it is going to be what? I'm solving over here, right? You see this. So it's going to be what, beta? 9m plus 9, 9 and 18 is equals to what? 155m minus 29 into 5. It will be like what, beta? 145, right? It will be what? 145. Now you just need to solve it, right? So 1899 minus this minus, it will become what? 145 is equals to like 155m minus of 9 of m, which is equals to what, beta? 146m is equals to, just add it up. So it is like 14 14 ka 1 4 and then 110 10 ka 1, it's like 2044 is equals to 146. 2044 divided by like 146 is equals to m is equals to like 40. That's what it is. Now solve it and just see, this is your answer. Okay, done writing, everyone? Now let's do geometric progression. What do you mean by geometric progression? Till now we have done that any progression is said to be a geometric progression, arithmetic progression, if you are going to add and subtract to get the next term, right? If you're adding plus 2, like if I have like number 1, then add 2, it will become 3, then add 2, it will become 5, or subtract 2, it will become what? Minus 1, right? Then again subtract 2, it will be what, beta? Minus 4, right? So in this way we saw that this is known as arithmetic progression. Now what do you mean by geometric progression? We multiply and we divide to get the new sequence. Like if I wrote like 3, right? And if I just want to multiply with the 3, then it will be what, beta? 9. Multiply this by 3, you will get what? 27. Now multiply this by 3, you will get what 81, and then you multiply with the 3, it will be what with a 324, right? And then again you keep on multiplying, so you will get a what, a sequence like this, right or not? So if I write like 243, and if I write 81, if I write 27, and then if I write 9 and 3, so you see that I am what, dividing by 3. Then I see that you're dividing by 3, and you are seeing that dividing by 3, or either you see that dividing by 3, or can I say that multiplied by 1 by 3, or can I say that multiplied by 1 by 3, and I can say that multiplied by 1 by 3 and multiplied by like with a 1 by 3. So what happened if you just multiply and divide to get the new sequence, then we say that this is known as what, the geometric progression. Arithmetic progression, add and subtract to get the next term, and geometric progression means what, multiply or divide to get the next term. So what is the definition says over here? The definition says over here, if you see clearly, that a geometric sequence is a sequence such that any element after the first is obtained by multiplying the preceding element by a constant called the common ratio. Here the word comes what, with a common ratio, which is denoted by R, and R is said to be what? There we used to find the common difference. Common difference was what, beta? That first term, second term minus first term, third term minus second term, fourth term minus third term, and here you will be finding what, with a common difference. Common difference is basically what? Second term divided by first term, third term divided by second term, fourth term divided by third term, fifth term divided by fourth term, right? So here that is R is given by the formula, that is A2 upon A1. Like, can you see this? That is 3 divided by 9 is 3, 27 divided by 9 is 3, 81 divided by 3 is 9, 27, and 243 divided by 81 is still the 3. That's the ratio is same. Now over here also you see that 81 divided by what? 243, it is what? Ratio is 1 by 3. Now 27 divided by 18, the ratio is what? 1 by 3. 9 divided by 27, the ratio is what? 1 by 3. And 3 divided by 9, the ratio is what? Beta 1 by 3. Right? Now over here we will see what is the nth term is being given by the formula. Over here, it says that the nth term is being given by the formula, that is A is equals to what? A R to the power n minus 1, where A is the first term and R is known as what, with a common difference, right? It's the same way we have to proceed in this way. Like if I say that R is the common difference, we can just follow it in this way. Just see, let first term is equals to what, beta? A, right? And the common ratio, what is a common ratio? Common ratio is equals to what? Common ratio is denoted by what? R, right? Which is equals to what? A2 upon A1. This is equals to what? This is equals to A2 upon A1 is equals to what? A3 upon A2 is equals to what? A4 upon A3. And then dot 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 is equals to what? A of n upon of an minus of 1, right? These are equal. So can I say that A1 is equals to A? Then A2 will be what? You multiply R in it, right? You are multiplying R, so it will be what? AR, right? Then A3 will be what, beta? You are So A3 will be what? You are multiplying again into the R. It will be what? AR into R, which is equals to what? AR square. So you just see this. Can I write this now? Fourth term will be what? It will be what? AR cube. So can I write this as term is equals to what? AR to the power 1 minus 1. Can I write this as AR2 minus of 1? Can I write this as what? AR3 to the power minus 1, right? Can I write this as A to the power 4 minus of 1? If you go on the nth term, the nth term will be what? AR n minus of 1 or not? This is how you got the formula for it, right? So let's do one question on this. Okay, now this is the question. The question says that find the ninth term and the general term of the progression one by 4 minus 1 by 2, 1 minus 2, dot dot dot. So first you have to just check that whether the given progression is an AP, GP, or what it is, right? So first you'll check that it is an AP or GP. So I don't find this is an AP. This seems to be what in GP, right? So see over here what we'll be doing it. So you see that minus 1 by 2 divided by like 1 by 4, which is equals to what, beta? 2 or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? So it's, you see that this is equals to what? Minus 2. If you see that this is like A1, A2, A3, and this is what? A4. So this is equals to what? A2 divided by what? A1, right or not? Now, can I say that A3 divided by A2 will be what? 1 upon minus 1 by 2, which is equals to what? Minus 2. And can I say that A4 divided by A3 is equals to what? Minus 2 upon 1, which is equals to minus 2. So this is an AP. It is an AP in GP, right? Now it says that find the ninth term. So ninth term is equals to what? A9. We know that we have to find n, and what is a is equals to 1 by 4 and d is equals to d, we don't have to write. We'll be writing r is equals to like minus 2, right or not, right? So what's the formula? An is equals to what? Ar to the power n minus of 1. So a9 is equals to what? That is 1 by 4, and r is equals to minus 2, that is n, that is 8 9 minus of 1, right? So a9, I don't have space. So a9 is equals to like 1 by 4 into what? Minus 2 to the power 8, right? So minus 2 to the power 8 is equals to what, beta? It is equals to what? A9 is equals to like 1 by 4, or you can say that 2 to the power 8 is going to be what? A positive number, so it will be 2 to the power 8, and 2 to the power minus 2, it will be what, beta? 2 to the power 6. So 2 to the power 6 is equals to 64. This is your answer, right? Now let's come into this. What do you mean by the geometric mean? As similarly as we said that if the three numbers are in the arithmetic mean, then we say that. Now let's talk about a geometric mean. If the three numbers are in the geometric means, if I say if A, B, C are in GP, that geometric mean. So can I say that B by A is equals to what? C by B or not? Yes or no? So if you say that this is equals to R, they are same. So what you can see that B square is equals to what? A or C. B square, it means what? That is, this is basically the geometric mean. Remember that when we study about the proportion, then this is called the mean proportion, right? Mean proportion is basically what the square of the middle two number is equals to what? The product of its extreme, right? So we see that this is known as what? Or can I say that B is equals to like plus minus of under root of A of B, right or not? So if the three numbers in GP, the middle one is said to be what? Geometric mean of the other two. The geometric mean is a special type of average where we multiply the number together and take the square root of the two numbers, cube root of the three numbers, right? If you have three numbers, right? So when you have three numbers, then you follow this. Then you have like A, B, C, D. So you have this. For n numbers, you have this, and the four number, you have this, right? Right? If there are five numbers, then you can write like this. That is, if there are three numbers, then you write three numbers. If like A, B, C, D, like if I'll write like x1, x2, that will be nice because it's written over here within the form of x1, x2. A, B, C is more confusing. So if you have three number like x1, x2, and then x3, then the geometric mean is given by what? The formula. It's given by the formula is like this. The geometric mean, that is GM, is equals to what, beta? Cube root of x1 into x2 into what? X3. So if you took the two numbers, then the geometric mean is being given by the formula, that is geometric mean is equals to what? Under root of x1 into x2. If there are four numbers, then the geometric mean will be equals to what? Fourth root of x1 into x2 into x3 into x4. This is the way you have to do it. And if you have the nth term, then this is a formula which you will be using it, right? Let's do one more question in this. The question is, which term of the GP, that is 2, 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by is 1 by 28, right? So what do you have this number? If you can just multiply, you can just get the answer. So you say that this is in GP. So you have A, this is the solution, right? So your A is equals to what? 2. Your D is equals to like 1 by 2, right or not? Yeah. Your D is equals to 2, and you know that A of n is equals to like 128. Now you know the formula. You have to find what? Find n, right or not? So find n, it will be what? An is equals to what? AR to the power n minus of 1. So it will be what? 1 by 28 is equals to what? 2 into 1 by 2 to the power n minus of 1. So this is equals to what? 2 to the power 1 minus of, like, can I write like this? This is into 2 to the power minus n plus of 1 or not? Right or not? So you just see this. Or I can write like this because it's 128 is in the denominator. So I can just solve it in the other way also. Right? You can solve in either of the way. Both the ways you're going to get the answer. I can write this as 2 to the power minus 1 into 2 to the power n minus of 1. Right or not? So this is equals to what? 1 by 28 is equals to what? 1 upon 2 to the power n minus of 2. Right or not? that is n minus of 2, and this can be written as 2 to the power 6 and 2 to the power 7, right? 2 to the power 7 upon 2 to the power 2 n minus of 2, so bases are same, the powers are equal, so 7 is equals to what, n minus 2, so n is equals to what, 9. That's it. This is your answer. Let's do one more question. It says that the first term of GP is 1. The sum of the third and fifth term is 90. Find the common ratio of the GP, right? So this is the question for you. Okay, it says that this is your solution. It says that the first term of a GP you have A is equals to 1. You have to find what R, right? R you have to find. What is this question given? The sum of the fifth and the third term is equals to 90. So it's given like beta what, fifth third term plus fifth term is equals to what, 90, right? So can I say that this is equals to what, AR square plus AR to the power 4 is equals to what, 90? So can I say this again, that A is equals to what, beta 1, right? So 1 R square plus R to the power 4 minus 90 is equals to what, 0. Now can you see that this is a quadratic form, that is plus R square minus of 90 is equals to 0. So this is looks like a quadratic. If you're going to take R square is equals to 3, so this becomes a what, beta? T square plus T minus of 90 is equals to what, 0. Now factorize 90 to get as T. So it will be what, beta? Factorize 90, that is 10 into 9, right? So we're going to go 1. So T square is equals to what, 10T minus of 90 minus of 90 is equals to what, 0. So it is what, T plus of 10 minus of 9 is equals to what, T plus of 10 is equals to what, 0. So you get T minus of 9 and you get T plus of 10, right? Now you get T is equals to what, beta, 9, or T is equals to what, minus 10. Now can you see that R square is equals to what, beta, 9, or we can say that R square is equals to minus 10. This is not possible because any square number cannot have a negative value, so this is not possible. So R is equals to like plus minus of 3. So you got plus and minus of 3, so your GP will be what, beta? That is for R is equals to like 3 and R is equals to like negative 3 and A is equals to 1 and A is equals to 1. So it will be what, your GP will be what, it's A, then you multiply 3, then this will be 3, then again multiply by 3, this is going to be 9, again multiply by 3, this is 27, and then dot dot dot. And the other GP will be equals to what, beta? You multiply minus 3, it's going to be what, minus 3. Again multiply minus 3, it's going to be what, beta? 9, right? You don't have to find the GP, right? You just find the common ratio. So common ratio is equals to plus minus. So we got it, right? So you just see this. Now we have some questions. So it says that okay, it says that find the geometric mean of these numbers. So we know that if you have the geometric mean, so geometric mean of the four number is equals to what? Fourth root of what? X1 into X2 into X3 into what? X4. So you have four numbers, so it will be what? Fourth root of what? 10 into 25 into 5 into what? 30. So never multiply, you just take the like you do the prime factorization. So it will be what, beta? 5 into 2 into what? 5 into 5 into 5 into what? 5 and 60, that is 2 into what, 3, right? So 2 into 3, so you see that 5 has got 4 pairs, right? So taking this 5 outside and inside it will be what, that is fourth root of like 12. This will work. This is your answer, right? So yeah, you multiply and yeah, this is your answer. Multiply, this is like I didn't multiply that to fourth root of 12, so you don't have the value fourth root of 12. So there you use the calculator and got the answer. That's 13.39. So here are the some practice questions. Give a try. What are the practice questions? It says that the mean of 14 mean of 14 number is 6. If 3 is added to every number, what will be the new mean? That's 17. That's it. Okay. The common ratio of the geometric means whose Sum of the third and the fifth term is 19 and the first term is first. I did that question right now. Find a geometric progression for which the sum of the first two term is equals to -4 and the fifth term is equals to 1. Find it's 4 times the third term. So you can just do this question. Okay. What does the geometric mean again? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. So it will be what? Fifth root of like 1 into 3 into 9 into 27 into 81. That's the answer. And I'll do the question number 3 for you. It says that find the geometric progression. It should be progression for which the sum of the first two terms is equals to what beta. It says that a plus ar is equals to what beta -1, and the sum or and the fifth term is equals to 4 times the third term. A fifth is equals to what? 4 times the third term, right? So ar to the power 4 is equals to what? 4 times of ar square, right or not? You see that a and a cancel out, so r square is equals to 4, so r value is equals to plus minus of 2. Right, so you have a is equals to like 1 plus of r is equals to -4. So you have two values over here, right? Okay, I cannot solve over here. So it's like a, like take r is equals to +2. So it will be like 1 plus 2 is equals to like -4. So a is equals to like -4 by 3, right? And if you're going to take r is equals to like -2, right? So this is going to be what? A into -1 is equals to like -4. So a is equals to 4. So now you've got a and r. Can you get the values of the GP? So this is how you have to do it. Now you have the answers over here, right? And see, this is 4 by 3 and yeah, a is equals to 2 and you can get the answer like this, right? So thank you class, and hopefully you have understood this, and if you have any doubt regarding it, now let's discuss like what we did in today's class. Like we did the properties of the arithmetic progressions, that which is important for the competitive point of view, and then we have done what is an arithmetic means. Arithmetic means are like the numbers. If you're going to insert between the two numbers, the entire sequence which is formed is known as what beta? The GAP, right? Then these numbers which is inserted between a and b are called as what arithmetic means. And then we have done the geometric means. What geometric progressions? What are geometric progressions? Geometric progressions are basically what? That if you're going to multiply and divide a number from like first number to next number, then this given sequence is obtained is known as what beta? Geometric progressions. Then we have learned about the geometric mean. Geometric mean is basically that is the nth root of the numbers of the like members you have to find, right? And we have done the questions on it, and if you have any doubt, please ask it on the PDF, that is batch discussion forum, and you can ask with your respective teacher in the class. Thank you class, enjoy and stay safe. Bye bye.